Hey YouTube, this is Nathendo145, and this is the next video in a while that you're going to be hearing my voice. So I'm sorry that I've had a lack of those videos. The majority of videos that have been the latest videos on the channel so far have been Geometry Dash videos, as I really seem to be enjoying the game. I will still be bringing you more of those videos. My next live stream, I think, is going to be on Geometry Dash, and it's going to be hopefully another live stream. Yeah, it's going to be another live stream. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming tomorrow. But today I'm bringing you my next collecting tip. It's called set a budget and limit. What I mean by that is make sure that if you're ever interested in buying something, set a limit for yourself first. Because when you're an adult, I might have talked about this briefly in my previous collecting tip, but I've mentioned briefly that you need to, you need to save up and ask yourself, is this within my reasonable means to buy this item? Because when you're older, you're going to have something called a savings account that I did learn about today in financial literacy in school. I don't know all the details about it, so there isn't really anything that can be said or any information about it that can be said in just 1 minute. So I'm going to continue with this collecting tip, saying that you should set a budget for yourself. So try and, what I mean by that is try and make a purchase like not every day, but try and make a purchase every 1 week or every 2 weeks or whatever fits into your schedule. So if you get any gift cards, that's a bonus, because then that's not really too much of your money originally. This is just an example gift card that I got from GameStop from a friend that I never really used. But I'm just using this using this GameStop gift card as an example. So if you ever find a way to just get some money from a gift card and you don't feel like spending your own money, feel free to get that, because that will save you a lot of money in your own account. This one is $25, as you can see. But here's some examples of purchases that I've made this is some examples that I've made of purchases that I've got, of how I set my money aside properly so I can buy them. So in September of 2023, this is primarily when I started using the debit card, I believe, or it might have been later on in that year. But I got a debit card, but even before that, I decided that I'm going to spend my money wisely on these specific things, because sometimes I'm not really good at spending wisely, and especially when I do retro lots. So when I'm older, if I'm still going to be doing those, I need to check my money briefly. I need to go through my money briefly and ask myself, is it within my reasonable needs to get all of this? But so to connect to that, what I mean when I say set a budget is don't spend all of this at once. It might seem like that, but that is not at all true, because everybody likes to save their money. I'm sure not everybody likes spending money. Most people don't like spending money, even if it is on their interests, because they want to save it up. But to go through my purchases, this is starting from September of 2023. 2 purchases from September 2023, and that is Kirby Superstar Ultra and Lego Indiana Jones 1, the original adventure. Those 2 purchases I did actually set my money aside briefly. Kirby Superstar Ultra I bought at a retro store, and Lego Indiana Jones I bought from eBay. And then in October of that year, so pretty much a year ago, I got this Xbox 360 DVD media remote. It's the larger one, which is primarily going to be the standard one you would have bought when you had the Xbox 360, because there was actually a smaller one that was bundled with, I think the only way you could get the smaller one is if it was bundled with your console when you bought it in 2005, because only the first few consoles came with DVD remotes. But this is the larger one, the standard one that you would be getting. I got it from eBay. used, but it was in very good condition. I made sure to check that. And I think I bought it for $4 to $5, and with shipping, that is. So that's another purchase that I spent briefly, or that I spent properly. So when I say I spend it properly, like I set aside money, which if I'm making eBay purchases or online purchases, that I'm very good with setting aside money because I only make those purchases once. Normally now, but in the past I did them once a month, but now I try and do them every 2 weeks so that I can have the feeling that my collection will grow more easier. So my next purchase, which was in November of 2023, was Minecraft for the Xbox 360. I saved up for this, and when I purchased this, I believe it was $15. I could be wrong, but somewhere around there. Definitely in the tens in terms of how much money was spent for the regular price without shipping. But I did pay shipping, of course, but if I'm talking about just the regular price that it goes for, I think it was, when I bought it, it was around $15 to $18 or something like that. And this is an older version of Minecraft, so that's why I decided to get it, because I wanted to get that experience again. Yeah, and then in December 2023, I made 2 purchases on my own, and this does not include my birthday or Christmas, but before, you know what, actually no, first in December I actually got my first individual purchase that I made in December was this SpongeBob Nickelodeon SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePantis for the Nintendo DS. I bought this for I think it was $8 with no, it was $13 with shipping and tax. $8 was the original price, and I think it was $4 or $5 with shipping and tax. And then after that, I bought Toy Story 3 for the Xbox 360, and this costed me, I believe, around let me see here. I'm going to estimate this one, as most of them I estimated. This I got for, I think, $12. Okay, and then next, I'm going to go on to this is my retro lot that I bought here. I think this is my 9th one that I made. Or the 9th one that I did. I have a video up about this, by the way, so if you want to check it, feel free to do so. But the purchases I made, just as a refresher, are Burnout Paradise for the PS3, a black Xbox 360 controller, Forza Motorsport 3, the Ultimate Edition, which is the Platinum hits here, and Namco Museum Virtual Arcade. That's it for the Xbox 360. Asphalt 2 Urban GT for the DS, Shrek's Carnival Craze Party Games, and Hot Wheels World's Best Drivers. So those games, I don't remember the average price, but that was like the only retro lot that I've done where I've done it average, where I've done it properly, where I've spent my money properly. So, yeah. And then this month, my most recent purchase is this keyboard slide-out phone that I bought from LG and Verizon. It's a Google phone, as you can see. Yep, it's a Google phone. And this I bought for, I think it was $12. I could be wrong, but yeah. It was free shipping though. But I bought it. These phones go for cheap because nobody really wants them, especially now that we have other phones that we use, such as iPhone and other Android phones. But those are just my examples of how I spent my money briefly. Make sure you also get gift cards too, and that way you can save a bit of money on your account and you can use money given to you on these cards. These cards are called prepaid cards, by the way. I think. I learned this in financial literacy today, that these gift cards are examples of prepaid cards, meaning they already have money on them. So make sure you look out for those when you see them in stores. You can see them in like your grocery store or any store like that. I see them a lot in my local What store is it? I think it was ShopRite, I think. They have a lot of gift cards, even for stuff that isn't grocery related, which is funny, but even in Target is more commonly that they would have this kind of stuff. Probably a store that makes more sense to give these kind of cards. They have gift cards for like Disney Plus, some subscription cards for Microsoft or Xbox, PlayStation Network, some Nintendo cards, gift cards for like the East Shop, and GameStop cards, of course. That's not where I got this card. As I said earlier, I got it from my friend. I just never used it. But make sure you look out for cards too. Make sure you spend your money wisely. Set a budget and limit. That's the overall tip. So stay tuned for the next collecting tip. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And have a good day.
2001.